My name is Justin with Wisdom Rich, and I'm going to break down how to make a beat in Logic Pro X. The software I'm going to be using is the program Logic Pro X, and the hardware that I'm going to be using is the AKAI MPK Mini. So first things first, we're going to open up the program. Now that we have the program open, we're going to go under software, and then we're going to go number of tracks. The average beat has about 5 different sounds, so we're going to type in 5. Now that we have our 5 tracks already into the main screen, what we're going to do is we're going to arm one track, and I'm going to start this beat making process particularly with a 808. So I'm going to go to drum kit, electric machine, drum machine, and then I'm going to go to hit machine. Now that I have my track armed, I'm going to highlight 8 bars, and I'm going to play an 808 for 8 bars. Now, once you land your 808 that you like, what you're going to do on the keyboard is hit the letter Q. What this does is it quantizes, so if it's slightly off, it's going to bring it back to pattern. I don't believe I'm off, but I'm going to hit the Q because this is just the process that I always do. So what you're going to do is you're going to hit Q, and I didn't see any movement, so which means we played it perfect. So now what we're going to do, we're going to put another sound in. So for this, I'm looking for more of a so that's going to be the next sound that I use. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over to the drum machine. I'm going to go to analog circuits. And now that I have this track, I want to make sure this track is the one that I have armed. And we're going to do the same thing with my. Now that I have it armed, let's go. Now that I have that sound locked in, what we're going to do is I'm going to add my clap. So what we're going to do is we're going to find another sound with the clap, and we're going to add the claps in. So I'm going to go to the same analog circuit. What I'm going to do is I go to drum kit, electric drum kit, drum machine, analog circuit, and then I add my clap in. Make sure this track is armed, and then you're going to come up here to the record, and we're going to get going. As soon as you do that, you want to hit your Q to make sure it's quantized and give it a listen. Cool, now that we have that sound locked in, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use a flute next. So we're gonna go into the program, we're gonna look for a flute, and we're gonna have some fun. So I'm going to come down to Whirlwinds, Celtic Flute. Cool. Now that I have that sound in, we gotta make sure our R is highlighted, because that's the track that we want armed, and we're gonna begin. You're gonna hit your cue, make sure it's quantized, and give it a listen to see if it sounds good. Now that we have that locked in, we're gonna find one more sound. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna look for more of like a vocal, just a random vocal sound, and I feel like that'll give this little sound that we just created together enough energy. When you're creating a beat, you're just looking to be able to fill good space with good sound. So less is really more when you're doing this. We're gonna look for voices, we'll say. Now that I have the sound, you're gonna make sure this is armed, and you're gonna give it a try. Now that I have that sound locked in, I also hit Q, and that is how you make a track in Logic Pro X, an 8-bar stanza. Now, for more information on how you build the whole song, please subscribe, give me a thumbs up, and I'll be releasing more videos on how you can actually now take what I just did in that 8-bar stanza and then spread it out and make a full song. Thanks for watching.